Alright, hello everyone. I just got back from seeing Michael Jackson's This Is It. Like an idiot, I had to actually go into the city to see it because I bought the tickets really early on, but it was a good thing because it was sold out. I have to say, it was a pretty amazing movie. It was probably one of the best theater experiences I've ever had, aside from the stupid little fucking kids who were behind me for some reason that were there at an 11 o'clock show on a Tuesday. Bad parenting, I guess. The mother sounded like a fucking idiot. But anyway, and the guy sitting next to me. But anyway, um, movies got some really good performances. There are a few ones that aren't so good that I don't think they should have really included in it. But it had a really good performance of The Way You Make Me Feel, which one of the better performances I've heard. And but there were some kind of emotional scenes. Like they actually started the movie off with people dancers who had been auditioning, and they were talking about how excited they were about the first show in London and this and that. And it's just, you kind of felt bad for them because it was those scenes were from like April, and they didn't nobody knew. But I mean, for them, you feel bad because it's like they didn't know, no one knew what was going to happen, and that there wouldn't be any shows. And then there were parts where Michael Jackson himself would be singing and he'd stop and he would be singing softly and say something like, "I'm sorry, I gotta save my vocals," and it's just like, God, you're not gonna make it. You might as well just keep singing. And the reason it was such a good theater experience was because so many people were getting into it. I mean, people cheered when the lights went down, even though there were like four previews for shit that I didn't give a fuck about, like Twilight and um, the Last Airbender and all this other stupid shit. Nobody cared. Everyone wanted to see the fucking movie, so there was no point whatsoever to putting previews in front of the movie. Um, what else? Overall, I think the musical performances were fantastic. There were, like I said, there were a few that they shouldn't have included, like "I Want You Back." I guess there was going to be like a little montage of Jackson 5 songs, and they did "I Want You Back," but he never actually sang any of it because he had a problem with his earpiece. And it's like, why would you include? Was there actual footage of him singing the song or not? I mean, it's kind of stupid to include that. It's a flat out like it's not. I don't know how to explain it. It is a documentary, but it's not. But it really makes you appreciate concerts. I mean, there was so much stuff that went into making those concerts. They filmed all this new stuff. There was this huge thing that they filmed for Thriller, which was going to be in 3D, and I mean, just the production value on that stuff is amazing. And Michael Jackson, I never met the man, but from this stuff, which was behind the scenes stuff that he never intended anyone to see, so it wasn't like he was putting on a show for anybody, but he seemed like a very genuine person. Like, even when he was getting a little stern with people about certain things, he never actually got pissed or anything like that. He would just be a little sterner, but I mean, he appreciated everything everybody was doing for that. And, the performances that he performed all the way through were really, really fantastic. And the ending is really good, and, most of the songs that I wanted to hear anyway were performed. And it's sad to watch because it's almost like what would have been. It's a good look into what never would be. And I would say if you're a fan of Michael Jackson, if you like anything like Michael Jackson, I'd check it out because it really was an entertaining film that really showed a side of Michael Jackson that only so many people knew. And it really, you got to see what went into a concert and stuff like that. So I would say check it out. It's only out there for 2 weeks. Fantastic movie. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you.